Welcome into the 2-minute timeout. And as we get closer to Auburn starting practice, I talked about different things, and I mentioned a couple of players, but there's a player that I definitely don't want to overlook heading into this season because I think he's such a talented guy, hardworking, smart football player. That's Kaleb Harris. Saw him last year as a true freshman. Just really step into a role and become a big-time player for the Tigers, and I think that increases in 2025 for him. And it's just what he does. He's been kind of that guy. I remember watching him 9th, 10th grade at Thompson, and then seeing him go from a junior to a senior and seeing how much different his game was. He was always a good player, but he took it to another level as a senior in high school, and then he took it to another level last year. That's the kind of guy I really like to watch play because he wasn't a guy that was a finished product as a freshman in high school. And you see that sometimes. And these guys get so big so early, and you look and go, man, where's the growth potential? It's not there. Well, Kaleb Harris has just continued to take steps and to be that kind of guy. And I really look at him as being one of the leaders on that defense this season, even though he's just going to be a sophomore. But you look at his physical ability, understanding of the game, instincts, all those things. And, man, he's an exciting player to think about when you start talking about a secondary that has some really interesting pieces and a bunch of depth. But I do think that when you start breaking it down, I think Kaleb Harris becomes one of the more important players on this defense for the Tigers because of that quarterback mentality on the back end of the defense. That's such an important part of in today's game where you're playing these teams that throw the football all around. That's why I think Kaleb Harris is one of the biggest guys for Auburn in 2025.